Jesus said some pretty harsh things. At one point he's going through the town and he's saying to everyone, everywhere he goes, come, follow me. I have the good news. Come, join the glory train. One of the men in one of the villages says, Lord, I want to come with you, but first I have to bury my father. Jesus was harsh. Seems like a reasonable request. Let the dead bury their dead, he said, Jesus. Let the dead bury their dead. In other words, the glory train's passing through town now. It's not waiting for you to bury your father. When the invitation comes from the king to the wedding feast, if you're in the middle of doing your inventory, it seems important to you. If you're in the middle of burying your father, that seems very important to you. Yet there's no wiggle room here. No time to analyze, no time to think it over, no time to do a risk-reward analysis. When Jesus went to where the disciples were fishing, follow me, they dropped their nets on the spot, abandoned their families, their children, their wives, walked away on the spot. Now that seems a little irresponsible by those standards of the 11th hour, but of the hour of the shaman, that's the way it works. The hour of the shaman is a paradigm of abrupt promotions. Like a flash of lightning, Jesus described. How will we know when the kingdom of heaven is here? It's like a flash of lightning, he said. You'll know it. Well, just as Jesus was wandering through these villages, no time to bury your dead. No time to go tie up the loose ends of the family business with Dad. No time to go home to the wife and say, geez, sorry, but I'm leaving. Don't know when I'll be back. This last dance that the hour of the shaman is, it's a radical way of living versus this just kind of going through the motions and making these little increments of progress, which was the way it worked in the old paradigm, the 11th hour. Things change abruptly here. When the glory train comes to town, it doesn't stop. It slows down just enough where if you run as fast as you can and don't think too much about it, you can grab a handle and hop on board. Bob Dylan said there's no time to think. There is no time to think. The film also of Dylan, Don't Look Back. Well, there's other Bible story about don't look back. And in Orpheus, Greek mythology, another story about don't look back. A lot of stories about don't look back. No time to think. No time to tie up these loose ends. If you want the abrupt, revolutionary promotion, you've got to let go of that rational brain that's always weighing the pluses and the minuses, that says, give me some time to think about it. Listen to what your heart and your gut is telling you. Your heart and your gut can feel the presence of the source in that train that's rolling through town. They're bursting out of your chest, the source is. That source voice is saying, come. Come right now. It's easy. It's the only sane choice. Chris Christopherson said, I'd rather regret things I did rather than the things I didn't do. Don't live a life of regret of the one important thing you had the opportunity to do and didn't do. Yeah, if you take that impulsive leap on the glory train, well, maybe you'll find out it wasn't the glory train. Shame on you. But if it was, and your brain got in the way, overanalysis, if you let all that get in the way, what if it was the glory train? And you said, well, I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to have to bury my father. Sorry. Well, I am sorry. You missed your opportunity.